So you want to follow your intuition, right? You want to reap those rewards that are coming in. You want to take notice of those things. And you also want to realize that there are no wrong turns, right? Follow your intuition. Scorpio, this is about intuition. I want to see what the rest of this reading has for you. But I'm feeling this is about the universe saying that you need to follow your intuition. You need to trust that intuition. Hello and welcome to your full moon readings for this blood moon eclipse that is happening. The full moon is in Virgo, but this blood moon is the beginning of the eclipse season. It's the first of 3 eclipses. The other eclipses are on September 7th and March 3rd of 2026. So this is going to be the beginning of a story, right? And this blood moon in Virgo, well, the story is of shedding what no longer is necessary. It's peeling back the layers and revealing the greater truth that we need to know right now. And the blood moon in Virgo is about stepping into your wisdom. These cards are very stiff. It's about tapping into your intuition and your inner connections with yourself, with spirit, with your ancestors, right? With your spirit guides. It's like opening a veil, right? So the veil is being opened so that your connection to these higher entities can be revealed easier. You also, the energy of Saturn, the North Node, and Neptune in Pisces is bringing about a lot of energy. That is about maybe you're being a little bit emotional, right? Saturn is the Lord of Karma. So with Saturn, the North Node, and Neptune all in Pisces right now as well, it's known as a stellium. And it's the heightening of the effects of this eclipse. You may be a little more sensitive or emotional, but you need to remain balanced, right? You might need to do some meditation. You might need to do some grounding exercises. Allow those emotions to flow in a healthy and safe place, right? Feel those emotions. Remember, this is the first stage of 3 stages with this eclipse season that's happening for the next year. And more information is going to be unfolding throughout this year. You also have Venus in retrograde, and she's also in Pisces, and that is about a rejuvenation, a reevaluation of what is it that you value, what is it that you love. So, Scorpio, Spirit, what guidance do you have for Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to focus on for this blood moon, full moon in Virgo? We have the moon. Take note of intuitive messages. So you have the different phases of the moon. So the moon moves constantly, but the moon is illuminating things for you, right? The sun does it during the day, the moon does it at night. So you want to follow your intuition. What is your intuition telling you right now? What is it telling you what things is it telling you to strip, right? To unpeel? What layers are you unpeeling to reveal what truths? Okay. And Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. So what talents do you have? What do you bring to the table? Okay. What is it that you want to share with everyone? Or what is it that you want to bring about in your life to make it your best and highest life? What things are you working on for yourselves, right? Trust that intuition, trust that knowledge and experience you have. And then you have Lady. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. So enjoy the growth that you have right now. What growth is coming through? What have you been working on, right? The last 19 years with Pluto and Capricorn is about learning all these lessons so that we can take them forward with us right now with Pluto in Aquarius. Um, Excuse me, my nose is itching today. Um, what what things have you learned? What truths have you learned? What lessons do you want to take forward with you? What are those that you don't need to take with you, right? This full moon in Virgo is also um, helping us step into our inner wisdom. It's helping us connect better with our intuition, with our higher selves. And it's also about um, reevaluating things, right? This Venus in retrograde, reevaluating things so that we're finding out what was it that was important before, but it's not so important now, and what wasn't that important and is more important now, right? That those energies are repeating itself. So, okay, Scorpio. Spirit, what more guidance do you have for Scorpio? Here comes Spark. Okay, we have Memento Mori. There might be a someday. So there might be a someday. Don't wait for that someday, right? Don't wait. Say, well, if I hold out now, it'll come later. No, it might not, right? There might not be a someday. So if your intuition is telling you to act now, then act now. Don't be impulsive, but don't think there might be a someday, right? Because tomorrow may not come, right? And I don't want to sound morbid, but it might not. Wanted universe creators. So there's universe creators that are wanted right now, right? The divine feminine energy is coming through. That doesn't, and by saying that, that's not excluding men, right? There are men that listen to my channel, and there are men that want to get to their best and highest self, that want to help themselves, that want to learn those lessons and move forward, right? So we all have divine masculine and divine feminine energies. Divine masculine energy is about taking action, making decisions, right? Moving um, boldly, right? And divine feminine energy is about following your intuition, allowing, receiving, right? And we all do that. Um, and just because you are a man or a woman doesn't mean that one of those energies isn't stronger. And just because I'm a female or a woman doesn't mean that my divine feminine energy needs to be the strongest, right? And then you have there are no wrong turns. I love that card. There are no wrong turns. So we have 27, which is a 9, 19, which is a 10, and 31, which is a 4. So you have a closing to an ending and a new chapter, and you have number 4, which is about building blocks, right? And that's the Emperor, right? That's the divine masculine energy. And so you want to follow your intuition, right? You want to reap those rewards that are coming in. You want to take notice of those things. And you also want to realize that there are no wrong turns, right? Follow your intuition. Scorpio, this is about intuition. I want to see what the rest of this reading has for you. But I'm feeling this is about the universe saying that you need to follow your intuition. You need to trust that intuition. Scorpios are very smart. Scorpios are bold, and when you my mom, my biological mother, and my mom, the one who raised me, are both Scorpios. So I know about Scorpios, and they are very strong. But when it comes to themselves, it's a whole different story, but they don't let you know that, right? I tell my mom all the time, there is a heart in there, Tin Man, right? Because she doesn't want to show that she has vulnerabilities or that she's could be a little weak or frail, right? She has to always be strong, right? She has to be that emperor, regardless of what's going on. So trust your intuition. Trust that if you move forward, even if you're not so sure about it, trust that the universe is going to protect you. Okay? Okay. What other guidance? Let's clarify, Spirit. Let's clarify this moon. What is, no, too many cards. What does Scorpio need to know? I just dropped those. About this moon. So we have the world, we have the devil, and the Three of Pentacles. So there's a chapter closing. Again, remember, you have the 9, the 10, and the 4. There's a chapter closing so that you can rebuild something. And this Three of Pentacles is about being commissioned to do something. It's being on a mission, right? You're on a mission for something. What is that mission that you're on? But know that you can't self-inhibit yourself, right? You can't hold back. Trust your talents, even in this time of chaos, right? Trust that you know the answer. Trust yourself. Um, what what advice would you give me? What advice would you give someone else? And follow that. I know that's so easy to say, but our answers are the easy answers. We just don't want to believe the things for ourselves that we do for others. And I don't, that's human nature, and I don't know why that is what it is. Enjoy the growth and reap the rewards. Okay, those wanted to come out. So we have the Two of Swords, trusting your intuition, right? The King of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. So you have the Emperor and two kings. So this is very much a leadership thing, right? Scorpios are very much leaders, and that's the perception that they want you to have. And that is not a negative, right? When you're confident, right? Scorpios are smart. Scorpios are cunning. They're the scorpion, right? They walk around very proud, very tall. Have you noticed how the scorpions walk and their tails are tall, right? And they're in charge. Now that tail can do some things, but we're not talking about that right now. So, enjoying the growth and reaping the rewards is about trusting that intuition. I told you I felt this was all about intuition. I want to get clarification on that Two of Swords, please, Spirit. But this is about building your confidence, right? Stabilizing that foundation. You've been through the battles. You know what is around the corner or what can be around the corner, and you need to trust that in yourself. Again, what would you tell me if I was asking you the questions that you have? What advice would you give me? Follow that same advice. The situation might be a little bit different, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm getting at. Okay, so the Two of... Do I have this upside down? The Two of Swords clarification is the Moon, the Nine of Wands, and the High Priestess. So trust that blood moon energy, right? That you're stepping into your wisdom. And if you felt like you were already stepping in it, the Ten of Cups is on the bottom, right? That's about wish fulfillment, right? So if you think that you are using all your wisdom, there's more to use. You just have to trust your intuition, trust the universe, trust this moon that's coming through. You have the High Priestess here, and the High Priestess, she has no limits, right? Her potential is unlimited. She knows the answer, but you have to trust it. You have to go within. Don't block the vision, right? Close your eyes and look inward, but don't block what's coming through. Enjoy the growth that's around you. Enjoy the wisdom that you're bringing in, and even the more of the wisdom that you're bringing in, right? There's no limit to wisdom, right? There are no wrong turns when you decide what actions you want to take. You have the High Priestess energy here, which is about unlimited potential. It's about trusting your intuition. She knows the answers. This chapter is closing and we're moving on to a new chapter, but you have to trust that intuition, and you have to take all that wisdom that you have and you have to reap the rewards of it. You are strong, Scorpio. Don't let anybody ever tell you that. If I was in your situation and I was asking you for help, what would you tell me? And please take that same advice. Situations are different, yes, but you have the right answers. Just know that those answers can apply to you as well. Okay? Thank you so much for all the likes and subscribes. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you um, have not subscribed yet, please do so. And if you know someone who needs to hear this message, please share it with them. And don't forget to smash that like button so that other people can hear this message as well. And if you'd like to support me further, there's a QR code in the corner so that you can buy me a coffee. There's also a link in the description box below. It's not anticipated, just wonderfully appreciated if it is given. And um, just trust your intuition. Okay, Scorpio, you got this. And until next time, have a good day.